Hi guys, it's Emily from Novelle Novels and welcome to today's video. This is my January favourites video, one I love to record. Now I'm going to try not to get too soppy on this one because it's been one of those months. You guys know we started off the month, so I'm going to change things around, the order I do things. So the events of this month. Well, to me, obviously, we started off the month because I had my demo for my knee procedure. The demo went well. They've approved it. Hopefully I'll be getting my big operation in February. Although at the time of recording this, I still don't know the exact date. It's been all been penciled in. Someone like me does not work on penciling in. But that event wasn't a favourite because it was it's given me the chance of a future. To know that this operation worked and they're hopefully going to give me something that will change me. That will mean I'll be still in chronic pain, but it'll be a lot more manageable. And I'll get to show you my little remote control that I have. Little pain device. But guys, I couldn't have got through that hard event without you all and without all the support you've given me this month. It's been a very emotional month. As I'm recording this, I'm struggling with my mental health because I still don't know the exact dates of the operations. I'm in pain quite a lot and I've had some real struggles. But I really want to thank you. I've had a couple of really tough nights. One last week actually, where I felt very upset. And Kate from Kate Howe was messaging me. My gorgeous sister on Booktube, Simone, was messaging me, and they picked me up when I was really low. And I've had other messages from a lot of other ones of you, from some, not just you guys, but I've had Clint from Readers messaging me nearly every day. My little brother, I love him so much. My little American brother. Melanie, I've become doing a chat group with her on something else. She's been really supportive, and just a lot of you, and I can't name you all because there's too many of you to say thank you. But yeah, that was an event this month that was challenging me. Now, on a mental health note, I did physically push myself a bit far because I went on a shopping trip. I went to town. I bought way too many books. I'm going to be doing a book haul for a change. I don't do that very often. But I bought a total of 23 books this month. Not all of them were in that haul. But so far, as I'm recording you this, I've done that. But this video is going live on the Friday. On the Wednesday, I'm going to town to get my advanced birthday present and getting my bookshelf. I'm going to Woking, which is full of charity shops. Will I get more books? You'll see on the book haul. I'll show you them. But yeah, so mentally, I needed to go on this. I needed to go out. I had a week off work. So I needed to push myself and go into town and go to some bookshops. There is a bookshop in town called As Books. So any of you that are local to Bracknell will go there. It's a charity shop and the manageress there is so lovely. It's a charity shop that's full of books. So it's basically books galore in it. They're not expensive. They are really good and the staff there are amazing. For me, mentally, I find going out shopping on my own is quite challenging. Physically, it's very challenging. But the lady there, I'm looking for books for Victoria's Readathon, about the Margaret Atwood books, and I said, have you got any? And she actually went to the storage unit and bought out a whole load of them. I only bought 2, which, like I said, you'll see in the book haul, but obviously, because I don't want to get too many in a go, and I'm going to go back there in about a month or 2 when I can next go, and see if I can get the other books for Victoria's Readathon. But yeah, the manageress was really lovely. And to me, that makes me want to go to a shop. So I did get that. And I'll show you the rest of the books. But yeah, I loved going to town. When I was a bit panicky on the way back, a few of my Booktube friends were going helping me. And it was lovely. But yeah, that was kind of a favourite event for me. I've started doing more reading at my children's school. So that's been really good. But I can't obviously talk about that because of Booktube rules. But yeah, I've been loving spreading the Booktube love. And now, to spread more love, shall I talk about some channels and some videos? I've decided that I'm going to do things a little bit differently and copy Simone a little bit and link some of my favourite videos. And I'll tell you about them in a minute. But there's 2 channels that I really feel that I could shout about. I could shout about, like I said, all of you. But there's 2 channels that I haven't shouted about yet and I think they deserve to be. One of them is Berna from Berna's Bookish Adventures. She is relatively new to Booktube and she has become a really good Booktube friend. She is from, I think, Turkey. I think she's from Turkey. But she's joined our Booktube community. I'm doing my first buddy read with her and Charlotte and Gaia. We're doing a book in February. So that buddy group, that's our first buddy read, but she's also joining me on another buddy read the following month. But she is someone that's lovely. She loves historical fiction. She loves classics. She loves reading a lot of books I like. So if you like me, go check her out. She's lovely. And then there's the lovely Kia from the Kia the Scrivener. She's a big booktuber. She's like got over about 500 or 600 subscribers. But she is lovely. She likes a bit more fantasy books, different books to me. She likes fantasy, but she also reads some of the classics. She's reading like the Anne of Green Gables and some of that. She reads a few more books that I like, and she's lovely. She is such a lovely lady. I think she's someone that I talk to outside of on Booktube, on Bookstagram and stuff. And she's really lovely. She's really real. She's really supportive. She is. I love her vlogs. They're really amazing. But yeah, she's great fun. So I really think you guys should check her out, and I'll link her channel below. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is the readathons that I've been doing. Now, I said I wouldn't do very many readathons. I lied. I've ended up signing up for way too many. February, I've just had to add an extra one too. But this month, I'm going to search. I've done Anne of Green Gables. I've read the first of Anne of Green Gables books, and I'm going to be reading the whole series of that. I've been carrying on with the Little Women readathon. I've read Little Men. I've got to read Jo's Boys in February. And Tom started a readathon. Now, if Tom starts anything, normally I'll carry on joining him. He's just started reading the Harry Potter books. Why has it taken you so long, Tom? But I only just finished them in December, and I thought, oh, I'm not going to bother. And then Tom said about rereading them. And do you know what? For my mental health, I actually think, do you know what? I actually really wanted to join in. So I have I've just finished the first one, The Philosopher's Stone. I am reading I'm going to read The Chamber of Secrets in February. And that is probably one of my favourite books of all time. I love The Chamber of Secrets. It's where we meet Dobby. So February, I can't wait to reread that. I can't wait to do all this. So guys, if you like Harry Potter, you want to reread it, join Tom in his readathon. If you like children's classics, read Anne of Green Gables. If you like the classics in general, read Little Women. Join these readathons. The Little Women one is actually more the Louisa May Alcott. It's called Louisa May Alcott 2020. I will link the hashtags, hopefully, at the bottom of this if I remember them. But yeah, definitely check out these readathons. They have all been absolutely amazing. Now, the non-Booktube channel I wanted to mention was the Organised Mum. I would like to rave about her because this routine is keeping me going at the moment. I'm able to plan it around my thing, and she's started doing videos again. So if you like sort of doing housework, if you find housework is overwhelming, if you find things like that overwhelming, I know this is not Booktube related, but I would say definitely check that out. I'm going to try and look at a few, not just Booktube channels, but a few more different YouTube channels to help with life and stuff. So I thought that would be something. Now I'm going to link my favourite Booktube videos this month. Again, I could pick so many. There are so many I think, so many different ways of picking your books, picking your TBR videos that are appearing. There's so many fun, like still looking back on last year's videos. But I thought that out of all of them, the ones that's made me smile are these three, and they're from 3 of my friends. The first one is Linda's one, which was her best books of 2019. I went through that list and I went, I like that one, I like that one, I like that one, I like that one. Me and Linda are like twins now. We're getting like so many of the books she liked, I like. Too scary, but I absolutely loved that video. So if you like me, like I said, check her out. The next one was my little Booktube little sister Simone's video. She makes me laugh to the point where my sides were splitting. And this month, The Wheel Chooses Her January TBR was hilarious. The books they picked, I literally laughed my socks off, and I really hope that she gets some better ones this month in February, because I literally laughed my head off. I thought it was hilarious, and I literally loved it. So definitely check out Simone. Then I thought, Kaz has literally just put a video up, and Kaz from Cats and Camera, she put up her Scrabble Pixar TBR. Now that's quite a different way of doing it. I've not played Scrabble for a very long time, but the way she did it, it was actually really good, and the way she picks it out. One of the things I love about Kaz's videos is they're not too long, so I can fit them in amongst doing other things, and they're really, really good. And I think that's something that makes her unique. I love the way she includes her cats. So I love her videos anyway, because I love cats. I've just literally shut my 2 cats away so I can film this and not get interrupted. But yeah, there are 3 videos I thought I wanted to shout you out, and I will link them below. Now, like I said, I bought 23 books this month, so it was hard to pick 2 books to show you here. because the rest will be going in my book haul video, and I hope you will watch that because I'm really looking forward to filming that. Although be warned, it could be a long one. But the first first book I wanted to show you, one of my favourite books that I showed you, is The Girl with the Pearl Earring by Tracy Chevalier. Now, I saw this on Simon from Simon Savage's videos. He has raved about this book so much. I think he's made Tom buy it. So if Tom's gonna, hopefully maybe Tom will read it together. Hint, hint. Maybe another buddy read. I know we've got loads planned, but that might be good. It's historical fiction. It really is interesting. It's a study of human nature honed up by hindsight. Now, Charlie from Charles Heathcote has read a Tracy Chevalier book and didn't like it, but this is... I've got 2 Tracy Chevalier books. I've got this one and another one. But this one, I don't know. Everyone's raved about it. Now, Julie has also raved about it. So if Julie likes it, I'm probably going to like it. It doesn't look too long. I think it's like less than 300 pages, which means I'm definitely going to have to read it. I think this one's going to get rid of it a lot quicker. Now, the next one is a girly book. I could show you a million books that I bought. And I wanted to show you a variety because you know me, I like a variety of genres. But this book, I saw it in my local Morrison's for about £4 or £5. I picked it up in a charity shop near me for 10 blooming p. I love Veronica Henry. She is a good, cosy, chick-litty, kind of wrap-you-up warm book. Sunshine, Cider and Family Secrets. Dragonfly Farm has been a home and haven for the generations of the, I can't say the family name, Melchiors, rival to the Colbones, the family who live on the other side of the river. Life is dictated by the seasons, cider making. This kind of looks like a real cosy summer read. I will definitely save this for the summer, but it was like 10 blooming p. That is really good. Definitely wanted to show you that. Now, favourite books of the month. You guys are going to laugh because my 2 favourite books are 2 books that everyone has raved about. The first one I've only just finished. I buddy read it with my gorgeous sister Charlie from Charlie Book. She's not really on Booktube now, but check her out on Bookstagram and Twitter because she's up there the most. I think Twitter, she's probably there the most actually. So check her out. She might be down with the Pickler's mum, I think, on those ways. So find her. She's blooming amazing. But I just finished buddy reading this. We read a small amount every day because I think classics you need to really absorb. You can't speed read them. But this is David Copperfield. This was sent to me by one of my best friends in the world on Booktube, Tom. Literally, he knows how to make me smile. He made me smile the other day because he showed me Simon saying hello and I just screamed. My sister was so embarrassed by me. But Tom knows how to make me smile. And when he sent me this book, this is my only Penguin Classics book, but look how gorgeous it is. I think I've kind of... You can see where I've read it, what I've done to the spine. I'm sorry, Tom, but I just... Oh my goodness, it's so beautiful. It's now going on my shelf and not being touched after this. But David Copperfield has to go down as my favourite Dickens book I've read so far. I've read this, Great Expectations, and A Christmas Carol. I need to read Oliver Twist. I believe I've got Bleak House or one of the other books. I've got one of the books that Charlie from Charles Heathcote has recommended. But yeah, Tom sent me this as a gift. My sister wanted to read it with me. I read it. It's one of my favourite books of this month. I blooming love this book. It is so perfect. It's gorgeous. David Copperfield is like, he's telling his story in this book, and it's long, but it's got characters you fall in love with. I think it's probably one of my longest books I've ever read, but it's so beautiful. I want to reread it millions and millions of times. What I want to do is I spoke to someone about the fact that, like, do you read the indexes? Do you read the notes as you're going along? And one of my friends on Booktube said, don't read them because it'll take too long. So I didn't. But right now, I think I'm going to have to go through it soon and reread the notes. I want to read the notes at the end. I want to read the appendixes. I want to try and understand it a bit better. It's got an introduction, which I need to read. So I'm going to be reading all of that extra bits soon because I want to try and understand this book more. Because it was amazing. It's my favourite book, one of my favourite books of my month. It actually is the joint favourite book of the month with the next one, which it's very different, but I loved it. Tom, you're right. This book is so for me, and I loved it. 5 stars all the way. The next one had to be my favourite book my joint favourite book of the month, A Heart So Fierce and Broken by Bridget Kemner. Now guys know, A Curse So Dark and Lonely was. I am going to say that I really didn't get my order of favourites right when I did my favourite books of the year last year. I think my top 3 favourites should have been The Binding, A Curse So Dark and Lonely, and This Is Gonna Hurt by Adam Kay. They're all 3 favourites because they should have been joint. This is going to go up there at the moment as my joint favourite book of the month with David Copperfield. It's a sequel to A Curse So Dark and Lonely. It's A Heart So Fierce and Broken. This is more this is the 2 main characters in this really are Gray and Leah Maria. Harper is freed, and it's basically about, it's like the follow-on book, but it's more Gray's story. I love Gray. Gray is like my book crush. Gray is literally like, in my head, I fancy the pants off him because I love him. I don't know why. The strong, brooding type. I love him so much. I buddy read this with Melanie, Clint, and a few other people on Booktube, which is like a group that Melanie's running on Book Twitter. But I love this book. I loved it so much. I want to reread it. I thought that at the end of A Curse So Dark and Lonely, when I screamed on the last few pages of that, I thought there is no chance I'm going to scream at the next book. But guess what? I did. I screamed at the end of this book. I can't believe she's making us wait a whole year for the sequel. I literally am talking to the author because on Bookstagram because she's that good. I plan to read all of her books. She is amazing, and this book is God-given, one of the best books ever. I loved it. And Clint flew through it again. I can't believe he's such a cheeky beggar. Then I've received 2 gifts. Now, I was going to show them in my book haul, but I think I can't wait for that. You guys know, like I said, it's been a tough month. I've been feeling a bit crappy. My Booktube little sister Simone sent me a surprise. I didn't expect this. Now, I'll tell you the story is, the night that I was falling apart, the night that I was having a really rough time, and I was messaging Simone and Kate, both of them. Kate understands my physical health side of it because she's got her own chronic health issues. Simone understands me because she's my Booktube little sister and I love her dearly. I thought, once I'd spoken to my both, I thought, oh, I'm feeling better, thank you. So I went out was just about to go to bed, and then I saw this Amazon parcel on the floor that had just come through my post box. Didn't know what the hell that was, thinking, I've not ordered anything, and then it's this. It's the children's block. Now, as I'm recording this, it's on the anniversary of the Holocaust Day, and it's on Holocaust awareness. I'm just going to start another book about the Holocaust, which again, hopefully should have been finished by this. She knows that I am interested / really intrigued by it all, what happened on Auschwitz. I like reading about the war years, and I like reading both happening on this side and what happened over there. And this is basically about the children that were in the children's blocks. This is probably going to break my heart because I love children. Obviously, I'm a mum. So when this came through the post, Simone wrote to me, and I'll tell you the note because it made me cry, and I'm probably going to cry again. I'm so proud of you, and I can't wait to see you next month. She's come to visit me at the end. I love you so much, Simone. And I didn't expect to see this. I cried my eyes out when I got it. I love that girl. I love all of you, but the way that came at the right time, I don't know how she did it. I don't know how she knew. Now the next one, Tracy from Teary Reads. She's on Instagram. I will try and link her Instagram in the comments below. She knows I love the Tudor fiction. This is basically 2 women, 2 very different destinies drawn together in the shadow of the tower. Joan is a servant of the court, and Elizabeth York, raised to be a king but haunted by tragedy. This copy, look how beautiful this is. Who's the Lady of the Ravens? I believe Julie's read this, and I believe she's raved about it. It's Tudor fiction. Even though it's a big book, it's actually only like 300, like just over about 400 pages. I've got like a little note, little picture-y thing in the comments that she sent me. I don't know how she did that. It's beautiful. It's another amazing gift. I'm so grateful. So they all arrived. I didn't realise this video was going to be as long. But what were your favourites of January? It's the start of the month. It's the start of the year, and I want this year to be the year that I get better. I find what I want to do with myself, because right now I feel a bit lost and direction-wise. Don't know what I want to do with myself. Don't know where I'm going to go with everything. But I want to know what your favourites. Let's start 2020 positive. Let's start raving about what's going to be going ahead. Let's not look on 2019. Let's not look back. Let's look forward, because forward is the way to go. And forward I'm going through with you lot. Together we can smash 2020. Together 2020 will be our year. So tell me what your favourite bit of 2020, the first bit of 2020 has been. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel and not subscribed yet, ring on my ding-a-ling. And I'll see you all soon. Bye bye.